Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, great.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ballgame. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. And second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get up to the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Throwing, Young. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety. Well, Charles, I've heard of backing up to avoid the rush. I think this takes that to a whole new level.
And not upper level either.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken around the 12. Set on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now on 2nd and 13. Young. And Sharp pulls it in. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, 30 yards. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Piniero's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Gibson. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It had no chance.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Set, throw complete there to Thomas. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Brissett. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round, they told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't get more confidence in it. And guess what? When that well-contained offense going here, you have to keep carrying it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Anytime they think they get them open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it as well. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Description because diagnosed is perfect. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Two straight shots on the ground. Now on 4. Do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to move back in front. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Ready.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Young will set to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. This offense guiding him to a division title. Home game here right in the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they're playing here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if he wants to have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is when the defender does.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ready up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
That is taken in by Hurst. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Young. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive and help get him on the ground.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They go play action with Brissett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that one until he was up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just enough time for the play to develop. He wasn't fumbling. Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Able to connect with Dotson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. But they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give running right, Gibson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the quarterbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Brissett's throw into the hands of McLaurin. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 63 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From his end zone is Byron. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll run with Robinson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
To try again after the sack. Young, he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to...
They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Blankenship out for the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Ready, set. Black shot.
Final play of the half, Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gibson again. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Gibson. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7. Running right, here's Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Young on third down. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up fourth.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So, 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Runs over him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I would have thought this dude would have quit by now. I'm in the middle of the third, though.
Nice run right there.
I'm up 30-7. He's going to concede, though.
Don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On third down, Brissett. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So this one, Charles, it's only the third quarter, but they appear to be well on their way to victory.
I would say so, because a 1-score lead you don't even count, but a 2-score lead you know can evaporate in an instant. 3 scores, feeling good, but you know it's not over yet. But now, they've got a 4-score cushion. I think you can feel pretty confident in the fact this is going to go your way.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
It's Young on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Young now. And he's going to go down again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out, though.
Under pressure, they got him again. This is getting ridiculous.
This nigga needs to quit.
Now. That's how multiple guys get to it.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're still coming after the quarterback in a big way.
I'm up 33-7, dog. It's the end of the third quarter. He's going to concede.
It's coming right on top of him. He's going to float this one deep right side. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back.
Yeah, he's conceding now.